Here we go again, back with more Football Manager and Stage 5 of Adriatico. It's the last mountain stage of the race, and we're going on out of category climb, an 8 category climb. Looks really long, really steep, but it ends in a downhill finish before two small little hills at the finish line. Should be pretty interesting to see what will happen. My fitness is getting worse and worse, which is really confusing and annoying me because I was hoping that I'll get in better shape during the race. It's looking worse and worse, but hopefully we can still manage to maybe gain some time on Rui Costa or Ryder Hesjedal on the last stage here. Okay, we are now finally closing in on the gap on the big mountain. It looks really steep and really long. Let's see it. You can see it right here. 15 kilometers at 8%, is even more steep than yesterday's insanely big climb. This looks like it could be a lot of fun. I'll have to keep Uran and Villela, my two protected riders today, as far forward as possible so they don't have to work their way up again. Okay. Let's see. Have we already reached the climb right here? Yeah, it's already 5% climb and increasing. Uran and Villela will have to move slowly up here. I think my four riders out in front can actually slowly relax instead. I would have liked Formol to be in front of Uran right here, but we'll probably work it out somehow anyway. And all of these riders here can just drop back instead. Let's see. Set them in the peloton. We'll probably see a lot of movement from the other riders in this group, especially Lambra and Hesjedal's team. So let's put Uran at the back here, and we'll put Formol, Uran and Clark on 85. Let's just see what will happen. Hopefully one can keep on at that pace. Good, 90. I think that should be enough. Seems like Formol is the weakest rider once again. I keep catching up with the breaker out in front here. Simon Clark is working. There's a big peloton. I think it's all of the main riders here again. Meersman, Rui Costa is here. Dan Martin. Here comes the Sky Train, where's Landa situated. I can't spot him anywhere. Just, oh, he's sitting pretty far back actually, considering in this narrow streets here it's hard to get forward again. Formolo seems toasted. De Vries, Meersman, Rui Costa and Tony. I keep saying Tony Martin, it's Dan Martin. Sometimes I see Martin and I think it's always him. 16 riders out in front now. Which means that I'll probably hatch Rui Costa on my wheel here with the Villela and Simon Clark train. But Uran seems to be pretty weak as well now. Rui Costa has joined me. But I don't think it'll be a long time before that I get joined back by Aru and Landa, because my riders seem pretty tired already. Peloton is coming right down here. Only 24 riders remaining, so they don't have a lot of helpers though. Sky or Astana. Aru is sitting here. Landa is sitting here. Landa seems to have a lot of energy left still. He has Koenig as a helper as well. And I think that is... yeah, that's what's it called? Rui Costa going now solo. Villela and Clark are done for today. They can drop off slowly again. In South, they would land on his wheel. Gets plugged in a bit by Villela and Clark, but Uran is done now. I used this energy too early this time. Last time I used it too late, I think, and used a lot of energy catching back up. This time it's the other way around. But right now I'm going pretty slow with him, just to ensure that I don't completely die out, and I stay with the front 10 riders or so. Clark, Villela is still here. Now Dauskas is actually still here. That's surprising. but it is still a pretty big peloton, and the groups are melding together in a lot of weird ways right now. 3 riders out in front: Costa, then Martin, Michelanda. Aru is not here. I'm slowly being catched by Aru. Visconti, Kelderman. Hessedal is not here. That's a pretty big news, but on the other hand, I'm being overtaken in overall standings by Dan Martin instead. So it doesn't really change a lot for me, whatever this result comes out as. Vals from Lotto is still situated in the front group right now. Pretty impressive by him as well. And Sausdi is here. Visconti is here. And that's the climb done. Now we have a lot of hills, and now it's about who has the best regen. Who can sit here and still go fast downhill and still retain red energy. My pulse is on 140 and I'm not dropping off right now. That's the major news. I'll have to get some water. That's an excuse to go to the back of the peloton. Vals just didn't make it over the top right here. Then we have Hessedan, Reichenbach, Isagira, and then we have this group here with 4 Garmin riders. It's a 25-man group, so it's not totally surprising. But we could put like Formola on Villa and Naudauskas on Simon Clark and hope that they have some energy left until the final climb. Peter Sagan is here as well, which is impressive by him. Is a guy like Christoph here as well? No Christoph. That would be pretty impressive if Christoph have managed to be here. Borsen Hagen has made it up in a great position as well. All of these clouds are confusing me, but we are looking to battle for 4th place once again, as the 3-man group up in front here are probably slowly getting away at the moment. Right now I'm only regenerating my red bar slowly, but once that fills out, the yellow bar will start to join as well. We are actually slowly losing time to the group in front, but I think that my dream of getting a top 3 place here has disappeared on the way up the last mountain anyway, so right now it's just about damage limitation to these guys right here, because I don't think I'll keep up with Aru. He seems to be the strongest in this group as well. Kelderman is sitting here, actually better placed than Giesing today. Hessedal has caught up with Vals, and Reichenbach has joined him as well. Okay. They're looking to change a bit out in front here. Through the tunnel. Still 2.5 minutes out to the front group right now. Everything's looking alright right now. I think I'll just stay still here. Don't worry too much about what's happening. Hopefully I can... But I moved back for 1 second and they all attack. Kelderman joins the attack. Visconti and Aru follows him. Reichenbach has actually gone away from Hessedal. But now I don't know why all the attacks happen right here on the flat bit. I'll put these 2 guys just to work a bit longer here. Herrera pulling Moreno forward right now. Aru and Visconti seem to have gone away. Kelderman is really tight. You can see how he's wobbling on his seat. Reichenbach seems strong. I actually have a few riders remaining down here in the peloton as well. But these riders are a long way ahead. And I don't really care too much about my finish here. I think I'm going to get a top 10 finish. Actually, we're going to get caught right now by IR Dondo and our peloton again. And no one can really help Uran here, so that's pretty annoying. Six climbs to the top. Front group is a pretty steep climb, this one. Then Martin, Rui Costa and Landa is still up here. Aru, Visconti in the middle. Over the first climb, 1.7 to the finish. This is the finale, isn't it? It's the final climb. 11-12% climb here. Still no attacks. I expected to see attacks by this point, but nothing has really happened in the front group right now. They're working together to get a big gap to the rest of the riders instead, I think. here goes Dan Martin. Rui Costa joins him. I think Dan Martin will win this one pretty easily. He is the best rider on the hills, and this is more of a sprint than a climb. Rowan Visconti will take 4th and 5th. In South, he has actually gotten away. And now Uran will go here. Still have my energy gel as well. Gilbert follows me. I have gapped the remaining riders right now. But of course I lose the sprint to Gilbert, who apparently have a lot of energy left. 8th place finish is a pretty poor result today. I'm not satisfied at all about what happened today, but you can't do anything about it. I was too weak compared to the other riders. But impressed by my helpers instead. I was impressed by Famolo. Not Famolo in particular. Impressed by Villela, Simon Clark, and especially Naudauskas, who managed to stay with the front bunch for a long time before finally falling off after the downhill section. But yeah, that's it for today's stage. I imagine I'll drop down to around 6th or 7th overall. We'll just take a quick look before we end the video. And here we can see the results of the day. I end up losing 4 minutes to the front group of Dan Martin, Rui Costa, and Mikel Landa. Aru takes 4th with Visconti is real. That drops me down to 6th overall. About a minute after I won Visconti. Looking at that time, so I'll have around 69, 72, and I have 76. So if I gain a minute on the final time trial after the hill stage, it's only a 10 kilometer time trial. It seems pretty impossible. My goal right now should probably be to hopefully gain some time on the next stage, and let's see if I can get a top 5 finish overall. Otherwise, holding on to that top 10 finish, because I'm looking weaker and weaker by every day that goes by in this race. But yeah, that's it for today. If you enjoyed the video anyway, remember to leave a like and a comment down below, and see you guys next time. Goodbye.